Hi everyone, I'm Alvin Tan, your real estate agent. Is the real estate market heating up again? According to the data from August, the number of new listings remained stable, but the number of transactions increased by 10%. This clearly signals that buyer confidence is returning. In this market update, I will provide an in-depth analysis of the key data from August. Based on the current market trends, I will provide exclusive fall market predictions for both buyers and sellers. Let's first take a look at the core data for single-family detached homes in Nanaimo. In August, there were 92 transactions. The average home price increased by 9.5% year over year. The average price is approximately $893,000, which is a significant increase compared to August of last year. The number of active listings has basically remained flat at 385 units, with no significant change compared to the same period last year. However, the pace of sales has accelerated, with the average days on market now at 44 days, compared to 49 days last year. What does this data mean? It shows that even though the number of listings hasn't increased much, the number of sellers is already starting to rise, which is a sign of the market's vitality recovering. Although we haven't entered a frenzied buyers or sellers market, it's fair to say that the COVID period is over. The balance has already started to tip a little. Buyers are ending their wait-and-see attitude, and sellers are starting to receive offers. Now let's take a look at why buyers have suddenly become so active. Personally, I've summarized 3 key points. The first point is that mortgage rates have stopped their 2-year surge. This has started to decline, so the budget space for home purchases has been released. Second, Vancouver's population is gradually increasing. Retirees and young first-time homebuyers, who are the main force of essential home purchases, are starting to enter the market. Summer is traditionally our peak season, so both selling and buying homes become very apparent. There will definitely be more activity than in December, and certainly more than in winter. So market confidence is just like this. This spring, the snow has already started to melt and people are beginning to enter the market. Sellers are pricing their homes closer to buyers' expectations, and buyers' strategies and offers are also becoming more aligned with those of the sellers, so the number of transactions has increased as a result. For example, if you are now a buyer with September approaching and the market picking up, we estimate that the number of listings will increase and there will be more options to choose from. Secondly, the transaction volume may also gradually rise around September. So if you keep waiting, prices might slowly go up as well. Just a slight increase, so prices can't be guaranteed. So my suggested action is that if you see a property you like in September, I recommend that you act decisively before winter arrives, as inventory will shrink. If you are a seller, then this autumn is a golden window for sales, especially the active period before mid-November. You need to seize this opportunity. Currently, buyers are willing to purchase homes, but they are very sensitive to price. So reasonable pricing is key. If you price your property reasonably, the typical negotiation margin is about 2% to 3%. So the strategic advice here is to list your property as soon as possible. Don't wait until winter, because there will be far fewer buyers then. So to sum up, in August, we can see that the market has shown a picture of steady progress and renewed confidence, with increased sales and stable inventory building up momentum. This fall presents certain opportunities for both buyers and sellers, but precise timing and strategy will ultimately determine success or failure. If you are planning a real estate transaction, feel free to contact us to develop a strategy for this fall, whether it's for selling or buying a home. All right, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share, and stay tuned for our next episode where we'll talk more about the market. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.